Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce CRMAtics video session 198. So basically in today's video, we will actually just understand the container part, which is very easy, nothing much. I just show you what is the use of container. That's the thing. And I will also show you the meaning of onboarding. So there's a feature which we have called onboarding. Okay. So I will help you to understand the feature, like how we can learn certain things, okay, through some videos and all, just like, you all are learning Salesforce CRM Analytics from my videos through CRMAtics dashboard, how are like what are the ways you can learn. That also I'm going to show you. Okay. Anyways, let's go to Analytics Studio very quickly. Here, I will again open the Scratch dashboard, which I have been working on. Now, if you see over here, what is happening is basically, let's say if any day I need to drag the filters. Okay. I mean, just an example. Let's say, okay, let me do one thing. So one thing, you can always shift the dashboard. Fine. So basically, let's say I just shift all these things. Okay. A bit. I shift a bit downwards. This one also downwards. This one also downwards. Okay. This whole thing downwards. This whole thing downwards. Okay. Great. Okay. Now, just an example, let's say I have to shift all these three in this particular space, just an example, okay? Now, to shift all these filters in this particular place, what I can do is, first of all, I can drag it one by one. That is one of the option. Another option is you just select one and press Control in your keyboard and select the other things, okay? So you select that one and press Control in your keyboard and just select the others and just shift it in this manner. So all things will shift. That is another way, right? Now, there's a better way to it. What we can do is if we have a container, right? So anytime, and this kind of scenario all the time comes, of course, when I will be dealing with the dashboard where I'll be showing you some of the standard objects dashboard, whenever you're working in projects, sometimes this kind of requirement comes up where you have to add a certain filter or, you have to shift certain charts here and there. In that case, what happens? This is one of the way where you can press all the particular filters with the help of control. I was saying shift. I'm sorry. That's not shift. That's control. Okay. In case I was saying it shift. So basically, you select all this and you press control in your keyboard. Okay. Not shift, control, and then you drag it upwards or downwards. Okay. Now, this is one of the way. The better way is if you have a container. Okay. So that's a better way. If you have a container, that will help you to shift here and there for sure. Okay. So how we can do that is, so basically we have something called as container over here. Okay. This is the container, and what I will do is I will let's say shift all this filter. So as the name suggests, it's a container. It's that particular space where you can fill up the stuff. Okay, nothing else. And maybe I can lower the size a bit. Now what I can do is, now if needed, I can shift all this at one go anywhere. Okay, so I can shift it over here. If needed, I can shift it to the complete bottom also. Okay, you see, I can shift it to the complete bottom somewhere over here. Okay, and if required, I can shift the container to the top as well. Okay, now similarly, all these things also you can put it in a container if required. Okay, so let's say I was shifting all this one by one, but what I can do is I can just put it in a particular container, and that will help me to shift it, okay, properly. So I'm taking it over here as well as this one, and I can just drag and drop here and there. Okay, that's the thing about container, nothing else. Now, if I had more charts, I could have brought this, like, let's say I would have had another charts. I could have taken that in container and I could have shifted it here and there as well. Okay, whenever required. And that thing comes up, you always needs to, like, there's certain kind of enhancement which needs to be done and all. So that kind of things comes up, and that particular kind of things needed. So this is more like a best practice, okay, which can be done. And that's the thing about container. Okay, nothing much over here. Now coming to that container part, of course, again over here, if you see, there are many other things like background image. You can upload certain background image and all. You can adjust the scale and you can go for the widget style. Okay, that's the thing about content. Okay, definitely here you can give proper borders as well. Sometimes it helps to differentiate. Okay, so let's say I go for something like core. Okay, that's where you can discuss. Of course, we will do this once we come to the once we practice some of the standard object dashboard. Fine. So that's it about this one container. Nothing much over there, and I can just write add it containers. Okay, Now, this is the thing about this one, about container, how we can shift it here and there. There's another thing which is called as the onboarding. Okay, so I will show you what onboarding means. Is basically, let's say there's certain learning resource. So what happens whenever we build any kind of CRMatics dashboard for any of our clients? What happens is sometimes, in any company, new people comes in, right? So there are people who retires, or who doesn't work anymore, and there are people who kind of comes newly in a company, and they have to get the handover. So sometimes what happens, management who has already been there, definitely they know the complete basics of the complete dashboard. But if a new person comes, so to showcase to the client, into any new person, at that times they might need to refer some learning resource. Of course, we always have the knowledge transfer and everything, but in CMNS you can have that learning resource which can act as a knowledge transfer to help them know what that particular dashboard is all about. Yes, we have many other ways, like we can also go for simple text, we can explain it. We can have an info button where it will redirect to a particular page where all the information will be there. Another way is definitely through videos. Okay, so I will show you how one can learn about this dashboard specifically, let's say by videos. Now, of course, I don't have any particular videos as such for scratch. What I will do is I will share you my own videos. Okay, I will help you to understand how my own YouTube videos, let's say somebody wants to learn CRMatics. Okay, let's say I want to put the first 3 videos, and how I can do it over here through the onboarding section. Okay, so in that case, what I will do is, like here, if you see, this is the text which is mentioned. Okay. Now, I will first of all open my YouTube channel, which is Techie Avinash. Okay. I will open this channel, and here I will go to the video section. I will go to the oldest. Okay. Now, if you see, if I open the first session, let's say I want the first session to get onboarded in the CMatics, what I will do is you straight away can't just copy and paste this link. Okay, let's say this is the URL, right? Now, if you come over here and this is the text button, if I click on onboarding and if I paste this URL, okay, and let's say I write uh, something like, let's say video session one, okay, something like that. Let's say CRMA video session one. Okay. Now what I will do, if I click on preview, okay, and first of all, you will see whenever we go for onboarding, this learn button will come up. Okay, for sure. That was not existing earlier. Okay. Now if I click on this learn button, you see nothing is popping up. It is saying that youtube.com refused to connect. Okay. So what happens is whenever you are linking in YouTube videos, what you need to do is basically here you have something called a share button. Okay. You have to first click over there. Once you click on that share button, fine, you will click on this embed button. Okay. Now once you click on this embed button, you will copy this particular link. Okay, you see that https is to www.youtube.com up till this particular, like whatever is there in double quotation. Okay, you need to copy that one instead of the above one. Okay, you have to copy this particular embedded video link. Okay, this is known as the embedded video link. Now if I come over here, okay, in my dashboard, and what I will do is I will click on edit, and here I will just click on this dashboard, and I will paste it over here. Okay, I have pasted it over here. Now if I click on preview, okay, if you see something like one is written over here, and if I click on what this learn, okay, you get to say this is particularly opening for you. So if I click on this play button, so this has already started playing out. Okay, this is the first video of mine where I've taught about the I mean the creation of free CRMatics as well as free developer org. So that's the video which is being played around. Okay, that's the thing about onboarding. Fine, that's the thing about onboarding, and similarly we can do for others also. So for example, right now if you see this particular chart, okay, firstly, now before making the changes, if you see, there's no button called learn right now in this particular chart. Okay, so nothing is, I mean no onboarding has been given on this particular chart. Now if I give the onboarding link, what will happen, it's going to show me as learn option will come up. And what I will do is basically I will play my second video. I will give the link of my second video over here. So again, I will go to my oldest, and I will click on this one. And what I'm going to do is basically the same thing. I will click on share. Okay, I will click on embed, and I will just copy this particular link. Okay, I will copy this link, and I will go to this onboarding section. I will just write CRMA video session 2, and I will just paste the link over here. Okay, that is the thing. And let me do for the third one at one go. So for third one, what I will do is I will go to the third video. Okay, so I will go to the oldest section and I will open my third video. Fine. And once I open my third video, what I will do is I will click on the share button. Okay, click on embed, and I will again copy this one. And again, in this onboarding section, I will just paste that link, and maybe I will just write something like CRMA video session 3. Okay, now I will click on preview. Fine. And if you see over here, that's how this is coming about. Okay, so here, if I click over here, basically there are three sections right now: CRMA video 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now if I want to click on the CRMA video 1, it will again open up. If I click from here, the learning resource CRMA video 2, it will open up. And if I click over here, the CRMA video 3, it will open up as well. Okay, and you have that option over here also. If you click on learn, then also that will pop up. Okay, and you can play the video from here. Fine. You can also redirect to YouTube, but in the same CRMA dashboard, one screen will pop up, okay, which got embedded. Basically, this thing got embedded, and there it will play up. Okay, so as you can see, one message comes to Salesforce is not responsible for third-party URL. That is fine, but this is an embedded video where one video will just pop up. Okay, if you click on that learn path. Okay, similarly for this chart as well. So here, if I click on this learn, you will see this video is popping up, and of course I can play. This is the second video, and this is coming up. And similar for this table as well. So in table also, if I click on this one, and if I click on learn, this is going to pop up. Okay, now this option will only come, one thing, this option I think is only going to come if you have this uh, show widget action enabled for you. Okay, that's the thing. If you disable, then of course that option won't come up over here. Okay, yeah, I mean that learn option is coming. That's the only thing which is coming. Yeah, so other actions won't come up like explore widget and all, but the learn path will come up. Okay, let me try one last thing. So yeah, this learn path will anyhow come up. Okay, even if you disable this show widget action. Now what I'm going to do is I will save it. Okay, and here I will write add it onboarding embedded videos. Okay, something like that. Okay, that is fine. Let me click on save. It's taking time to save for some reason. I'm not sure. Okay, this has got saved. Now I will just refresh this particular dashboard. And again, if I go to the preview section, okay, so in the preview section now here, again, if you see this learn path came, and I can see this video. Okay, that's the thing, this learn path came. There's a way to hide also. I'm not quite sure. Okay, we will come to that later maybe. Yeah, you can also hide this learning resource. So for example, when I click something, if that learning resource comes up, and if you don't want to see that learning, so the client may not want to see, you can just click on hide learning resource. Okay, that will get hidden. Okay, and similarly, if I want to learn the second video, I can click on this learn and it will pop up immediately. Immediately on the right side, this screen will also pop up where the learning resource will come. You can always hide it. And even if you disable the explore action, then also, this learn part will at least, okay, I think here it will not come up. Okay, I don't know, some, yeah, in table, I guess for some reason it doesn't come up, that learn button. So for that you have to enable that widget action, I guess. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, otherwise this learning action is not coming up. This is related to different thing. Okay, so for this one you have to enable that show widget action. Okay, then of course it will come up. And now, let me just check one thing. Let me just check from the last. Okay, here I have the learn option. I'm sorry. So although if you disable the widget action, at least the learn option will come, and again you will be able to see it. You can play it, and this will play out. You can open the YouTube and play out as well. And of course you can hide it. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you understood about the meaning of container. That was a very simple thing. And of course we understood about how to utilize this onboarding options. Okay, this onboarding path where I can link an onboarding resource. Okay, how do I link an onboarding resource? You can also watch this short video as well. And yeah, that's it about this one. Let's meet very soon in our next video. Thank you.